Alright then guys, we're going to be progressing every single class in the game, orderly and chaotic, 10 classes in total. Iron Lineage, no medic, no sub-medic, the weird guy that you pay 35 money to, the brothers. Only in battle healing, only potions, only move from dominoes. Nobody can drop me anything, I can't take any handouts, I can't take any donations, I cannot trade. Every class up to level 23. Superclass, maxed out, all solo, with days. If I mess up any of these things, I have to restart. Armor, I do not have to obtain, and I will showcase every single class. So, let's get right to it. Everything will be done on Legendary mode. And on this exact race, Dominoes, to give me a little healing buff in battle so that I don't have to worry about healing too much. I will be using my current soul point tree, and I will be showcasing that in a second. And my first step is, can you help me out? This is the quest for Dazed. That's the first thing we're going to be doing. And let me quickly showcase you guys my current soul tree. So we have the max health tree unlocked, which is what gives us this much max HP. We've got the max combat regen, giving us 2.5 regen per turn, I believe. Max crit chance, max crit damage, max arcane damage, overall damage, max physical damage, overall damage, magic damage, physical damage, poison damage. First steps first, as always, check for wilderness hunting. Perfect. This is the quest that we'll be doing most often, as it gives the best rewards and makes it so we can kill anything in the forest and get quest progress without having to worry about getting the wrong encounters. Also, pro tip for you guys that are starting out in Legendary mode, if you are on the path, from what I've seen, you will get easier fights than out here. So once you get like level 5, if you don't want to be fighting 4 mobs, stay on the path. Or it's like level 6 or something. First couple of fights should be a breeze. There we go, that's the last slime. And we got an old ring of life. Should give us 5 more HP. 4.2, good enough. Take those, and right now we can grab Dazed. Nice. Suggest every single freshie getting this, as it gives you a bit of starting gold and a Born Elixir and gives you a nice skill. Every class will be going full damage, so we have to fully rely on our healing ability and hopefully our decent damage output. Let's go ahead and grab the sword real quick. First class we'll be progressing, by the way, is Paladin. We'll be starting with all the orderly classes and then all the chaotic, all the chaotic classes. And of course I'll show all the way up to what you have to do and how to do the progression for both orderly and chaotic. Pro tip on Legendary, let the thief steal you to refresh your fatigue, as you will still be killing the thief. Usually you should be targeting the slimes, but I prefer getting rid of one of the guys that can at least status effect me, since status effects are quite painful to deal with. go, we got Restructured. This is going to be very useful for dealing with grass spirits and things alike. In fights which have 3 or 4 enemies, so we don't have to worry too much about having to fight them. Actually, let's sell all of this. Max out our base class real quick. First of all, the sword base class is right over here. This NPC will tell you that the sword trainer is, I believe, this guy over here. Yep. There you go, that's maxed out base class. Yeah, of course we can't see our things until we do one fight. So let's quickly go and find a quick fight for us. Oh, and if I forgot to mention, the reason we're doing this in Legendary mode is for the increased gold, increased essence, but at the cost of course, having 1 life to do all of this, and more difficult encounters. That is why I chose to do all of this in Legendary difficulty. We have 1 shot to do all of this. If we fail, well, I guess the video doesn't come out. And have to reprogress it. Let's check progress on this. Halfway there. Be decent. I won't be crafting any of these blueprints. I will be turning all this into money, as of course maxing out the base class isn't expensive, but superclasses on the other hand, that is 2,000 gold. That is a big number of money. So any money we can get will be extremely useful. Also, it's much better to leave the thieves last, as you saw, they can fail their attacks. Except I just misclicked. And failed the minigame? No, okay. There we go, guild quest complete, nice. Let's clean the quest board, since we don't want any quests except field research for whenever we get mushroom caps, slime investigation for whenever we get enough slime chunks, and then wilderness hunting as the main quest we'll be using. Right, now that we're getting close to getting our Superclass, I'm going to start aiming to get Ever Thistles, since they're going to be very useful for both my orderly potions and make the progression much faster. Also, for those of you who are struggling against the grass spirit, always attack it first, as if you waste its health, you get it below its, like, get it to like 12 HP, give or take. It will always use Nature's Embrace as the first skill, allowing you to not vine him, or vine you, uses vine on you. Once he vine traps you, you might be screwed. Almost enough Ever Thistles. Also, for both Chaotic and Orderly, always get 33 Ever Thistles and make 11 either Orderly or Chaotic potions, as that's the limit for the potions that you need to get your class. Once you drink 11 Orderly or Chaotic potions, you only have to do one quest. Actually, no, I think it's 2 quests, but no matter if you go Chaotic or Orderly, 2 quests is fairly easy to do for either class. Looks like for this progression we're only going to be making 10 potions though. So I will only be getting 2 more Ever Thistles. Also, for those of you who are wondering how am I going to drink all these potions without dying and not being able to use the medic, well, you'll soon have your answer. For the Orderly potions, it is 3 Ever Thistles and 1 Cryestem. That is how you make Orderly potions. The tactic that I think we're going to be using is this, where we drink a couple of them and then drink a potion and enter a fight, and use Reconstructure in the fight to heal us up if we get low. So I think this is the only way we're going to be able to do this properly, so we should probably be aiming to get more Ever Thistles actually. Yeah, this is probably not going to be enough. And with this, we should be back to full HP. Or not. Alright, I guess we need to go get more Ever Thistles, actually. And with this, we should be fine. Alright, that's all the Orderly potions done for now. For this fight, you probably want to focus the zombie mushroom unless you have a way to kill the slime in one go. Here I'm going to be using the stun to make sure it doesn't stun me back. And now I'm going to pray that this crits him. It did not. Alright, did not use the attack. So next turn he should be dead. Yep, should die from this. Alright, there we go. Saved us a lot of HP and managed us to get back to full HP. Perfect. And with this health potion we can do the very first Orderly quest. That's that done. Perfect. way done. There we go. Now with this, we can go clear the quest board because none of these quests we need, as all of these quests are far too slow. Also, please, guys, never pick slime eradication. This is the worst quest to exist. It is far too slow. It takes far too long to complete it for the rewards that it gives. It is not worth it. You will waste a lot of your time on a quest that isn't worth it. So let's just get rid of one of these. We only need one field research since we only have one mushroom cap, and field research requires 4 mushroom caps. Slime investigation requires 5 slime chunks. And I think for this progression, to make it slightly faster, I might have to server hop or slime investigation quest so I can complete 2 of them quickly and get ourselves some money and essence. One more. As currently, these quests just take too long to spawn in, so I'll see you guys whenever I find a quest. Oh, I am not kidding you guys, this took me an entire 5 minutes to find a server with 2 of these quests. Alright, let's complete these real quick, because this gives us a lot of health. I mean, not health, but essence and money. And currently, the main resource we're looking for is both money and essence, as we can already obtain our Superclass, we just need a couple more levels to max it out. And we have already reached the money we need, basically. Alright then, I guess I'll see you guys back in the private server once more. Alright, we got ourselves an earring, which gives us, I believe, yep, crit damage. Not really the most useful earring, but we take those. Let's see, do we have a quest? We do! I don't know if bandit hunting is worth our time, but I will grab it for now and quickly take this moment to show you guys where to exactly go and what you guys need to do for getting orderly superclasses. Once you've gotten all 10 or 11 like orderly potions and you drank them and you've done the alchemist quest, talk to this guy over here, tell him you can help and consider it done. This guy asks you to bring a what is it called, a letter to the desert and just have 1 singular or at least 2 abhorrent elixirs and follow me. Now once you arrive at this town, make sure to talk to this guy, register the location. This will allow you to teleport back to here at the cost of some gold, making so you don't have to travel that distance again later. And then talk to this guy over here and you can give him the letter. This will give you some orderly, a small healing potion, and a bit of gold. Alright, let's see if we can obtain it. Yep, that's our superclass. 2 skills. Perfect. Can we get 3? Alright, no. Need some more levels for that. Actually, do we have enough essence to level up, potentially? Let's find out. No, we do not. It's 344. My bad. I guess let the grind continue, huh? See you guys back at the starter town. Right, now that we're back, let's see. Yep, no more quests, alright. And for those that are wondering what are the abilities you get, first of all, the passive we got from base sword lets us deal more damage with swords and allows us to block better with swords, making us take less chip damage. I believe at least that's the case. And then the two first skills that we unlocked are, or at least from a superclass, are Pure Resonation, which is a buff skill, and Sacred Call, which allows us not to get debuffed. So poison, burn, stun, and things alike will not, I guess, apply to us for the upcoming 3 turns if we were to buff ourselves with it. Oh, this is bad. Oh, this is exactly why you want to focus the Grass Spirit. Sure is annoying that he's given such a high chance to dodge your attacks. Also guys, one more tip, don't be afraid to give up on your quests. Sometimes certain quests just take far too long to do, like for example this bandit hunting quest. At my level I don't get enough bandits, so I'm going to be cancelling it. Instead I'm going to pick Slime Investigation, level up and just do Slime Investigation for the extra essence, as I already have collected 5 slime chunks. Also, for those of you who are wondering why I'm sometimes getting 2 mana, like there, that is because this race has a passive the same way as Dullahan, where you're supposed to get 1 extra life, but on Legendary this buff does not apply, and instead it is replaced with the buff that Corvolus gets, where you have a chance to get 1 extra energy on the beginning of your turn. Which is another useful passive to progress far easier. That is a really nice necklace to obtain. This necklace will be doing more damage. Let's see how much. A nice 4.3 extra strength. A nice little find. That's unlucky. That was really unlucky. That is really unlucky. Grass Spirit should not be able to dodge this often. I won't lie. Also, I don't know about you guys, but I do believe that the game feels slightly too easy once you get a lot of your soul points. I think there should be another game mode that, or at least playable mode, that makes it far more difficult, where maybe your in-combat healing is reduced by 50% and your post-battle healing is completely nullified, or where your encounters from level 1 are immediately like the highest tier encounters you can get or something like that, so they pose a much more difficult challenge. Because right now I feel like this is quite a breeze for me, since I've invested so much time into progressing my soul tree. And I understand that's the point of the game, right? You're supposed to get stronger and stronger and make your life easier and easier, but in reality I feel like this has just gotten to the point where it's too easy. It's like none of these fights really pose a challenge to me, since I haven't invested a single point into health and I already have 77 health from the big gecko, which makes my early progression just so ridiculously easy. And I could have done this progression on an alt, but I wanted to continue progressing my soul tree, of course, right? Which is why I chose to do it on this account instead. But I feel like it might have been too easy of a challenge, so I decided to make it slightly longer and slightly more tedious by hitting max level and forcibly obtaining, forcing myself to get all skills instead of leaving it at level 15, since then the videos would be 5 minutes long. I'm not gonna lie. Anyways, as I was saying, the pure reason as to why I'm doing this is both for soul points, so that I can, finish maxing out my entire soul tree, and also so that for those people that don't know where to go for your classes or how to progress, just giving you a slight little, progression guide as to what you have to do from level 1, both the potions that you need to make, the quests you should be doing, and where your trainers are at, the requirements and things like that. And also, of course, I want to be the first person to get every single class in legendary mode, no medic, maxed out at level 23. As always, I just cannot dodge that attack for the life of me, bro. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. And there we go. Guild request is complete. And with that, so should the progression. All that's left to do is level up, sell everything, and go max out my class, I believe. You know what, guys, since this is the Paladin, you guys already saw, you probably know the shield there is right next to the armor blueprint that I just bought, but I'm gonna do something for you all. Just because I have enough money. Yep, 750 2A stick for bearers. I'll be both crafting the armor and getting the shield, so for those of you who don't know how to get the shield, I will show you that to you right this second. Take this path and follow me. And right over here you have the upgraded shield, which costs 600 gold. And just to double check, wait. We needed bears and A-stick ores, okay. with this, we can now get the armor. This armor gives us 20 extra HP with 10% max HP, 5 physical armor, 5 magic armor, 5 holy armor, 5 fire armor at the cost of 5 run speed. There you go. That's what the armor looks like. And of course, all the skills that we get. So first of all, we get shield training, where we get a better block. We get sword training, as we already saw. We get enduring fighter as well, where the lower HP we are, the less damage we take. And one more thing to note, with a shield, your dodge bar will get smaller, but your block bar will get bigger, and the damage you take from blocking attacks will be heavily reduced. And finally, for the final skill that I have not showcased yet, which is Holy Crash, it is a holy AoE damage skill, which hits the first target you attack, and then does a slight little bit of extra damage to enemies around it. Right, the first skill I'll show is Pure Resonation. This is a buff skill, buffing the damage and defense, and gives me passive regeneration. As you can see, I'm taking little to no damage from blocking. Pure Resonation lasts 5 turns with a 9 turn cooldown. Then we have Sacred Call, which gives us immunity to debuffs. And finally, Holy Crash, the damage skill of this class. Does damage, a ton of damage to the initial target and some splash damage to the targets around it. And there you go. That is the full class of Paladin. Well then guys, I guess I'll be seeing you in the next video then. Peace.